Okay, so just in case you missed it, season 4 of Blood and Water is currently on Netflix, so do check it out. I took a bit of time over the weekend just to actually catch up on all 6 episodes. And when I tell you, Uguti, I was not impressed. Yo, Buffett. And before I could actually just unpack just my thoughts about season 4, I want the head department to please explain themselves with regards to this. Yazi nenge amthanda uThapelo Mokoena, mara they did him dirty. Like they did him dirty with these locks. And it was something that I didn't necessarily notice in season 3. And this time around, I'm like, hold on. If this man is part of the Salt and Pepper gang, and now bazomfaka ilace week, yama locks are black, not even a touch of gray in those locks, why? Like, why? Now again, it's not his fault, but it's such small things that I end up noticing, and I don't know if other people actually just pick up on these things. But anyway, let's get into just the actual review. So Umbuzo Uti, did we really need a season 4? Yes and no, for some reason. Yes, in the sense that we obviously wanted to see what would happen to KB's parents, obviously after they were convicted of those kidnappings and attempted murders and all of those other things. I really wanted them to dive deeply in what would possibly happen to Puleng, considering the entire thing, the stalking was linked to somebody else, but I just wanted more out of that, storyline in particular. So another thing that also kind of put me off, and no disrespect to the actors because they were actually quite brilliant, but is storylines got Damien Gregory and how they mix in this whole matter. I felt like we could have done without it and the series could have just been fine. Okay, like it could have just worked without it. Now there's too many stories. There's just too much going on. But on the upside, one thing I did actually enjoy is the storyline between Wendy and Chris and the entanglement that they have with Buleng's cousin. Then also there's a storyline, the cheating scandal in terms of the IB exams, something that is very much common in a lot of high schools. So I mean, there were definitely quite a lot of positives. But those were just the only 2 things that I wanted to nitpick on in particular. And I don't know if it's just me, but it low-key feels like this was probably the last season of Blood and Water. I'm just not too sure, but the ending was definitely giving, okay, cool, Sonke, we're moving to Joburg, and that is the end. There were no cliffhangers, towards the end of the last episode. So it begs the question, Uguti, is this vele the end? I don't know. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys found season 4, just your highlights from the season, and let's talk about it.